Gives you an idea of just how impactful. Second in the league in assists, just over 10 a game behind James Harden. Had a 40-point, 16-assist game against Harden's Sixers recently. So
the 70th game of the season. I mean, we're getting into the trenches here when it comes to the regular season. Bucks on the board early.
Kind of did a great job sealing Nembhard on the switch for the easy layup.
Miles Turner puts it up and in. He missed the Pacers' last two games.
Contested shots in second place in that category, Evan Mobley from Cleveland.
Behind the back pass, Bobby pays it off. That's nice. Giannis and Chris in double digits here in the great state of Wisconsin. Reversed by the big guy, Giannis.
Have the rim protection. Miles Turner went to
and a steal intercepted. What does he show us? So my Giannis gets the crowd going.
Point in the season.
The Bucks come back into Fiserv Forum after a 2-1 road trip. Jordan Nwora gets on the board.
Defensive game
for sure.
He's playing like a guard.
Couple breakaways. Pat can dunk. Let him do it. Sharing the basketball on this end. Here's Bobby going back to the basket. It rolls in.
Him down, jumps up and over. Nwora.
Buddy Hield with the jam. Usually we see him knock it.
Stroke, great deep ball stroke.
Yep, and with Brook out tonight, it makes sense that he's in the basketball game. Hield gets
handed finish by Chris Middleton. A great indication how confident he's coming along.
Well, and that's Aaron Nesmith. His confidence.
Charleston, South Carolina. Chris mentored him as he was coming along as a high school player.
Ingles 2 threes in the first quarter. 3-point line.
Man, that is lights out. His reputation preceded him in terms of what I was thinking about.
A big improvement, though.
Prior to this season, he can roll, in live game action, and his vision and ability to throw passes across his body and then the knockdown, open three.
3 from the outside. Bucks go to Joe Ingles again. He tries to pass out of it. That's George Hill. He's familiar. Welcome back, G. Hill. Buddy Hield. George Hill. I mean, the guy's had 11 threes in a basketball game. That's his career high. Drew Holiday on the floor for the first time tonight. Bud going to his depth. Arrows up. Wesley Matthews.
Great job, Giannis. Draw 2. No look right. Wes Matthews 3. Knocks down the 3.
McConnell. Talked about the pace that Indiana plays with. Quick jumpers up and it's in. George Hill.
Contact with the hand on George Hill's body would not have been called. Guaranteed. I don't agree with that. Into the paint and finding ways to finish.
Game is now tied. Only for a second, though. Bobby Portis gets the lead.
I mean, that was a good recommendation for Coach Bud to challenge that.
George tries to get it down low. Here's Milwaukee in transition. Thought the stop and pop was going to happen, but BP's open down low.
BP is open, and JC is finding him. JC a little shit.
That's my claim to fame today, yes. The only one I probably get.
Furman.
Chris Crafty there.
Yeah, speaking of South Carolina, right, Furman?
This time, Drew back to Myers Leonard. Oh! We see you. That one. Nembhard wastes no time. Back and forth buckets.
Right there. They start out in that 1-2-2.
The dunker's open.
The dunker. The screen.
Officially underway. Same group that started the game for Milwaukee in the game now. That's Nembhard starting the pace.
I'd like to see him kind of back off in terms of his aggressiveness, if that's possible for him to do.
Drew buries it. We're matched up against Giannis.
I told you Rick Carlisle was smart.
Waste no time the other way. A block challenge in the first half. Drew hands up.
Be wary in terms of picking up another foul, so he backed off, didn't aggressively try to block the shot.
The offense elevated by the defense. Pat takes flight. Planet Pat.
Reed, great job on the finish. Nice job on the back off by Giannis. That's what I'm talking about.
The intellect by Giannis stays home on that one too.
They want to play fast. Number one in the league in terms of transition points, transition frequency. This is what they get for it. And then you don't. I will concur with that sentiment.
Pat elevates over the defense. PC for three. The Bucks slow it down here. Getting to the offense. Giannis left alone.
I'm telling you, that zone.
Coaches have talked about it. Can you pinpoint a why there?
Well, I mean, it's just to throw your rhythm off offensively. But again, this.
Bucks are shooting 60% from the field so far. Oh, through the teeth to Drew. To Dime in the dish. Neesmith from the corner again. Back-to-back threes. Now 5 triples. 5-point basketball game. Oh, the pass fake.
Drew's laying it up. That's how impressive it was.
McConnell tries for the give and go. It's good. The offenses.
23, 24-year-old Dave DeBusschere as a player coach over earlier back in those days.
That's Buddy Hield.
Okay.
So Wesley in attack mode. He slips though. McConnell saw George. Oh! I mean, George got up like that.
2-point basketball game.
Jordan Nwora can give the Pacers the lead. He does. The lead. Defense comes first for the Bucks.
Yep.
McConnell, mid-range. Okay, so now Indiana has a...
So if I know how the switches are going to happen, how the rotations are going to happen, the defense, Jordan Nwora on the front of Giannis inside.
Yeah, intercepts the pass. Nembhard now with 15 points. Coach Bud, digit lead for Indiana. And this is without its all-star Tyrese Halliburton, who's on the bench with an injury. Giannis.
Stay aggressive scoring the basketball that close to the basket. That's his pet move.
Neesmith was deciding what he wanted to do. Goes up against Giannis.
It's amazing. Sitting over some serious help anytime he comes off the screens.
Giannis notices that. Joe Ingles. 4 of them on a point guard. Pat flies by. Neesmith has had multiple threes from that spot.
Neesmith.
Here's Nembhard. Drew almost got that steal. But it left number 2 open. Sure, upped by the Pacers.
Anytime Giannis touches it, he's got 2 coming at him right away.
Chris playing out of the skip pass. Wanted to contact. Giannis asking for the screen. Big to big. He keeps it, goes to the spin, elevates!
Stay in front of him, but still be able to challenge him at the rim at the peak of his jump. And as you mentioned, Turner's one of the few and far between that can get that done.
Well, and the shot clock.
You'll hear Coach Bud talk in the postgame just about the lack of energy in transition. Oh, no, Miles, don't do that on him. Some of it is as a result of all that energy and how well this team played on that 3-game West Coast trip. Again, like you said, not to make excuses. It is what it is. It's a long season. There's going to be nights like this.
Well, now you get 2 days. Because, you know, it was the 1 day in between and then the back-to-back. Now you get 2 days post-game. We'll touch on the defense and how the Bucks can improve.
You think? Well, after that
Lindell gets on the board.
With that 49-point...
As Nembhard dribbles this one out, the Bucks lose only their 7th game at home during the season. I mean, they've really been consistent here, and the Pacers walk away with a 139-123 win, the first time that they have won in this building. Last win against Milwaukee for the Pacers, March 2nd, 2018.